Day 33, 100 days, 10 minutes a day type of challenge. We're going to do all the accents together and do some variations on that. A to P, just a little bit of a form thing again. When you're having big sticks like that, you can really hear it, especially on A versus letting it bounce, and letting it bounce, hearing the stick. Alright? So trying to incorporate that while we're doing accents is easier said than done, you know. Letting it really ring with the one pivot. And almost letting it bounce completely. I'm just catching right. If you're throwing it the right way, it should bounce back up basically to there with no effort. You can basically hear me like completely open my hand. It's floating in midair if you throw it the right way. From your rotator cuff, throwing it that way. If you slow it down, you'll see it just bounce and then it's just flying back up and I'm catching it. So, and then you can control it a little bit. Okay, so try to do that while we do A to P. So, nice and slow. C. Get the nice ring. E. And F. It's getting harder. G. Ring. At the bachi ring. Sorry. H. I. H. J. Sorry. Sorry. After J. K. L. M. N. O. And F. Sorry, P. Yeah, trying to focus on keeping it really relaxed and really open and having the full ring. A lot harder said than easier said than done, because we do a lot of exercises where it's form, and then there's a lot of exercises which are accents or other song type things. This is just a mathematical accent of all the things that could happen, but including a song, a lot of times, a lot of practices, a lot of different groups, you know, good in theory for Renshu, and then we go to a song, you forget all your actual form, and then that's where it creates tension, RSI, and it doesn't actually seep into your playing. So perfect practice makes perfect, as I said right at the start. Choose sections from your songs. You don't have to do this, but choose sections of your songs where you apply the form very, very slowly, and make sure that you're very relaxed and actually applied it's just a theory. Yeah, not just renshu. You're doing renshu, and you're doing practice, and you're doing a song. Okay, so another way of using these alphabets, you can mix it up. You can go, or do whatever you like. Really, you can do A B A D, for example. A B A D, for example. A B E F, let's say. E. Okay, so you can obviously when I'm applying it, it's not as clean. So that's the point, is that that's applied to a song. Okay, so again, we're gonna do that again, but choose your level. We'll do it slightly maybe faster, or choose your level. If you're really bored, choose the left side, but try to apply all the form. Single pivot, and I'm sort of doing double pivot. Double pivot, what I'm saying double pivot is really just using your ulna and radius, and I've been sort of and starting with that and forgetting about how your actual, I think from what I've taught you, which is this, I think it's day 10, that double pivot thing. It's a good exercise, but more and more I'm doing it over the last few days, I'm realizing that double pivot, it's a good exercise, but it's almost, what you're doing with your fingers is almost inconsequential. It's probably more important to just focus on the one pivot and then just turning the ulnar radius. If you just literally have one pivot and you just and relax whatever happens in your fingers. So make sure you start by doing the turn. Just start by doing that turn. Focus on the ulnar radius and relaxing as a shockwave through the system. Because you can hold it this way, but even with one finger, one pivot, as long as you're turning the ulnar radius as your main power and throwing down subsequently with your rotator cuff, you can get that very good throwing, bouncing form. Okay? So let's just do A to P again. A, just two each. Sorry, F, G, H, I, J, K, sorry, L, too used to doing 4, M, N, O, P. Do a little bit faster with 4 times. A, C, sorry, C, T, E, F, G, H, I, 2, 3, 4, J, Okay, do it slowly, do it slowly. Make sure you accent. If you can't follow, if you can follow, do single-handed, backwards, all the things. But do it slowly. Make sure you get the ring of the stick. Can you hear it? Not. It's a much open sound. Not that. No RSI, no tension, because it's ringing and it's bounce and catch. That's basically second day. Harping on basics, but they are important. All right, see you tomorrow. Gotta go to Taiko now.